Hi, my name is Kayla Nuzzo, and this is the story of why I want to be a teacher. Growing up, I used to play school with my friends all the time. We used to hang out, and I would be the teacher, they would be the students, and vice versa. We would spend hours playing school, and then going to school again on Monday through Friday, playing again on the weekends. Even when I was home alone, I would set up my stuffed animals like students in a classroom, stand up in front of my so-called class, and teach my stuffed animals what I was learning in school. I remember one Christmas being so excited to get a school set that I saw in a magazine. I begged and begged and begged my parents for it and rewrote Santa so many times. Two of my biggest role models in being a teacher are my parents. My dad's a high school music teacher, and my mom teaches resource room at the elementary level. My mom always joked and told me not to be a teacher, but I think we both knew that it was bound to happen. As I grew up, it became even more evident that this is what I was supposed to do. Both my parents were amazing teachers, and they influenced my decision to become a teacher so much. My mom has taught me exactly how a classroom should be run, and I know that she is one of the most amazing teachers out there. Well, my dad teaches music, and that's not really what I'm going to be teaching. He has taught me so much about how to handle life and how to be a teacher. Starting in my sophomore year of high school, I started doing peer ministry. This is where we would teach the younger kids in the CCD program, but we would be their teachers as opposed to adults. This was amazing because it would teach them and see that it's easy and fun to learn. Here's a picture of Patty on our annual college day of reflection. We all get together and reflect to each other of how our college experience is going so far. Patty's an amazing woman and has helped shape me into the woman I am today. Patty taught me how to be a passionate teacher. She taught me how to care for every single individual and never give up on anyone, no matter what their struggle may be. This is Mr. Devlin, my high school theater director. He was an amazing man who taught me to never give up. Mr. Devlin cared so much about each and every one of his students, and he would stop at nothing to make sure that they were receiving the best education they possibly could. We went on so many field trips, and he made learning so fun, I never wanted to leave his class. I ended up taking classes of his all 4 years of high school. He even convinced me to join the theater department, which influenced me so much. With Mr. Devlin, there was no giving up. He wanted you to push yourself and do the best of your ability. He always had faith in you and taught me that you have to have faith in everyone so they can learn and achieve as much as they possibly can. Someone else that influenced my passion for teaching was my high school principal, Dr. Nelson. He was also my middle school vice principal. He was one of those people that cared about every single person he came into contact with and wanted to leave an imprint on their lives. He felt such passion for teaching and wanted to make sure that every student received an education the best they could. Overall, Dr. Nelson touched the hearts of many, and I can say from firsthand that he influenced a lot of teachers' careers. Something else that I feel has influenced my decision to become a teacher significantly is when I accepted a job at Camp Riverbend as a camp counselor. I submitted this job application on a whim just to make some extra money before I went to college. Little did I know that that would be the best decision I ever made. This camp has taught me so much about what I want to be. If I had to pinpoint one thing that was the reason for why I decided to be a teacher, I would give Camp Riverbend all the credit. cares so much about each and every single camper that goes there. Their main focus is creating a safe and fun environment from students from ages 5 to ages 13. I work with kids on the kindergarten age level. This inspired me to want to teach kindergarten or first grade. The campers brighten my day every single day, and they convince me that this is what I would want to be doing for the rest of my life and that this is where I would be most happy. Oftentimes during the school year, I find myself really missing camp. I really miss it because I know that that's where I'm happiest and that's where I'm meant to be. Camp Riverbend has helped me realize that helping kids grow and learn is something I feel really passionate about. The next step on my journey, Ramapo College of New Jersey. As soon as I got accepted, I knew that I was going to be a teacher. After a couple semesters of just gen ed classes, I'm finally in some education courses that are teaching me exactly what I want to be learning. I'm doing field work, and I'm having a great time. Sometimes I don't love waking up at 6 a.m. or spending 8 hours in the library, but in the end, it's all worth it. This year, I had the pleasure of spending hours in a kindergarten classroom in Passaic Arts and Science Charter School. I've never been happier doing what I love. Once a week, I'd spend up to 3 hours in this classroom, going with them to their specials, and even standing up in front of them, teaching a couple lessons with the instruction of the teacher. They really thought that I was a teacher too. Overall, I really can't wait to see what the future holds. I know that it looks bright. I can't wait to follow in both my parents' footsteps and become an amazing teacher, a memorable teacher, and someone that could be an inspiration and a role model to all the students that I come in contact with. Overall, I really just want to help students grow and learn and help them have a passion for learning. I know sometimes school can be scary, and to kids it can be really tough, but I want to make a difference in their lives and open up a world of education to those who might not be familiar or might not be too fond of it. All in all, I can't wait to be doing this for the rest of my life.